everyone. Michelle from Michelle0365. And my Ko-fi channel is Ko-fi Michelle0365 also. If you would like to go over there and check out some of the stuff I have, I will be adding new stuff soon, new challenges soon. So if you get a chance, go check it out. Today is a slightly different day. Today is going to be a slightly different video, I should say. I am doing a consolidation video for my October because I need to get some of this money in the bank to get some bills paid. So today I completed E-Challenge and E-Bucks and H-Bucks. These are both 25 and will go in their respective binder. Let's see here. I need something to write on. This will work. Okay. So, for the ding, 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 I have come on, are you gonna write? Yes. Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and $19, which means I completed 19 challenges. As long as I remember to put the money in correctly. I'm not gonna say I did. Okay, so we've got 19. That's gonna go in the bag. Oh, I need my trusty old calculator. And these are those two. Okay, so here we go. Oh, I guess I should let you see. I am going to be putting the money in, and then I will be adding it all up. Twos and ones. I love doing the little daily challenges. Those were fun. I'm gonna have to do those. Well, I'm still doing them. I'm going to continue to do them because I really like them. Okay. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, we got 5 and 100 in that one. Let's see here. Twos and ones. Fives. Twos. And ones. Twos and ones. One. These are all twos. Fives. this one, and that equaled 100. And let's see, we got 150. Okay, so let's move you back 150. 20. 5 and 1. The last one is our 2s and 1s. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna move these out the way so I can move them back. Okay, so we've got 200 plus 150 plus, let's see, 20s, 2, 4, 6. And only 110. I don't do a lot of 10s because I can't get 10s out the bank unless I go in. And yeah, I don't always do that. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Okay. 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 18, 22, 4, 6, 8, 32, 4, 6, 8, 42, 4, 6, 8, 52, 4, 6, 8, 62, 4. Let's add these 2 5s. Pretend. Let's put those where they belong. And now the 1s. Let's separate those. And I'm going to do another stack. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so all total, let me see, so 669 plus 19. All total, I did 688 in challenges. Oop, nope. These are eBucks challenge, so let's add another 50. Try that again. 688 plus 50. 50 is 738. So 738 is what I did with challenges that were done on camera. And I don't do all my challenges on camera. So let's see here. Because sometimes I just sit in the room and I don't feel like hooking the camera up. So I just do them off camera. But I keep them separate. Let's see here. All right, so let's count that. Okay, so 50 plus 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And that was another 87 plus 738. So all total for the month of October, I did $825 in my savings challenges. $825. Yay, me! I'm going to be pulling some of this and get right to the bank so that I can pay off another credit card. I need $400 to pay that credit card off. And then I will stuff the rest into my binders. But that will be one more card that I'm done with. Yes. And see, that's what the whole purpose of this is. Yes, this money right here, I've decided that I'm going to allocate to 2025, which is my retirement binder. So that I call that my retirement binder. Just because I'm starting to save for retirement for next year. I'm starting to get as much money put away for when I come out in 2 years. So I call that my 2025, I call that my retirement binder. So I'm going to start putting money in that. And then the rest, like I said, there's 400 from here that's in this section will go to paying off another credit card to help me get debt free, because I'm working on 2 things. I'm working on saving for retirement. I'm working on getting debt free so that when I go into retirement, I don't have as much money coming out of that check. And more of it will go to me and not to lenders, which is what I call, or credit card people. Because let's face it, if I've got, let's just say let's just say I don't even know. No, I'm not $25,000 in debt. I'm not even close to that. But let's just say $25,000 in debt. I don't want to have to take $25,000 away from my Social Security money. I want to be able to have my Social Security money debt-free. As close to debt-free, because you're always going to have something that's going to come up. But as close to debt-free as possible. And not going into retirement with 9 credit cards hanging over my head. I'm all for that. Even if I don't get all of them paid off and I have 1 or 2, or I get them all paid off and I do get my new car. That's another thing I'm looking to do, because my car is 2012, which means it may not last much longer, the way the cars are made these days. So if I have to have a payment of any sort, I just want it to be my rent, my insurance, and a car payment. That way I can still have a little bit of money left over to pay on not play on, but to play with my stuffings. Because I'm not going to stop stuffing, doing my binders and stuff like that just because I'm going into retirement. I don't care if I only have $20 to stuff. I will stuff that $20. But I'm working to have more than $20 to stuff. That's my goal. Because people have asked, well, what am I doing this for? I'm doing it for financial freedom. It's just me, myself, and I. And I don't have the best health out there, so I got to make sure that everything is taken care of so that if something does go wrong, I can I'm going to be able to concentrate on it, and get that extended debt paid off. So I got to make sure I have health insurance. I got to make sure I have dental insurance. I got to make sure I have eye insurance, because being a diabetic, I need it for all three of those, because diabetes can affect my health, my eyes, my teeth. So I need to make sure that they're as healthy as possible. And I need to make sure that I have insurance to cover those once I go into retirement. Yeah, I know, I know it sounds like I'm retiring tomorrow, but that's not the case. The case is to get as much debt paid off so that when I do go into retirement, it'll be easier on me. And because I have 401k and I have a Roth, but there's not much money in either one of them. So I am starting to put money back into those. I shouldn't say starting. The 401k money goes in from my check. But the Roth, I contribute the money straight to the Roth. And so I'm starting to put money back into that. Which I have a Schwab account. I have a Fidelity through work. I have a Schwab. So I'm starting to put the money back in through the Schwab. I'm starting to build money back up into my Ally for my savings, because that is a high interest savings. So I'm starting to work on those again to help with not just next year, year after that, the rest of my life. Those are going to be helping me get through my retirement years. So I'm going to be building up those for forever. As long as I can contribute to them, I'm going to be doing that. Whether it's $10, $20, $50, I'm still going to be contributing to that even after I retire. But the more I can get in before I retire means there's less money that I need to use from my Social Security. Because my goal is to have money built up into those that I can, that I can use. I want to do it either two ways. Either I'm going to use the retirement money to cover me, or I'm going to be using the Social Security money to cover me. Because Social Security is not going to be that much. Because Social Security was never meant to, pay you back what you put into it. That was never going to happen. It was just there to subsidize you. And so now that I truly understand that, I'm revamping how my savings are going to go, which is why I'm hitting the debt harder, so that let's just say $25,000 can go back into my pocket and not into the credit card company's pockets. Because $25,000, well, I got to figure out exactly how much I'm in debt. I have a ballpark figure, but I haven't done it recently because I've been paying off some of the cards. So I have to revamp that and check. But I want to say, I know it's not 25,000. That much I do know. It was never 25,000. I've never been that high in debt, and I never hope to ever be that high in debt. but I'm going to say it's probably around 10,000 that I owe. I'm probably around the $10,000 mark, but that's still $10,000 that's coming out of my pocket that I could be saving, and that's the whole point. Get rid of that so that I can concentrate more on putting it all to me and not frilly stuff. Because I was getting ready to open up my Amazon account again. Why? Why do I need an Amazon account, truthfully? So that I can go on and buy stuff. Okay, I can go on and buy stuff without paying them $100 and something a year, just so that I can get it in 2 days. That's an extra, that's extra $100 and something that can go into my pocket and get interest on it. So yes, I'm not opening up the Amazon account again. So it's all about me. It's only me, and I got to look out for me because I'm the only one that's going to look out for me. So with that being said, doing this and getting bills paid off at the same time while money is still coming out of my paycheck to pay bills. So I'm hitting it both ways to get the bills paid down. I am, like I said, I'm going to take $400 from this to pay off a credit card. Well, I could have taken it out of my paycheck when I get paid, but instead of taking it out of my paycheck for the same credit card, I'm going to put that money towards another credit card and work on getting the next lowest one off of me. Like James Ramsey said, do the smallest one, go to the next, go to the next, go to the next, go to the next. And that's how I'm doing it for right now. Once I get the third lowest credit card off of me, I'm actually going to switch it up a little bit and pay off the two highest credit cards, because those are the two that I plan on keeping. I only plan on keeping 3 credit cards out of the 9. Once the 3 are all paid off, the other 6 are going by the wayside. I'm not sure I'm going to close them out. I know I'm cutting them up. But I'm pretty sure, right now, I'm closing them out. And I know I will take a hit on my credit. But I take a hit on my credit anyway because I'm carrying balances. People don't get that. Yeah, they tell you have to have credit to build credit to get a higher credit score, but you build the credit, you're putting the money on the cards, your credit score is still coming down. Hello, what's wrong with that picture? It took me a little bit of time to actually comprehend that, because all they want to teach you is spin, spin, spin. Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Screw that. I'm tired of putting money into their pockets, and my credit report is getting hit because I can't afford to pay it off like they want you to do. They want you to use your credit card and pay it off at the end of the month. That's what they want. That's not reality for 90% of the people out here. We put the money on the cards and it builds and builds and builds, and they get the money off the interest. Our credit report takes a hit. So we're not building that credit report like they claim you can. And yes, you can if you can pay it off, but let's face it, we can't pay it off. So this right here is the best thing for me, because it's really helped me to save. It's really opened my eyes up to the way the world works with money. And yes, I'm a slow, I mean, I know I got it. It took me a while to grasp it, because it's not taught to you. You don't think about it. But as you get older and you start to really pay attention to finances, that's when you realize this was not set up for us to get ahead. It's for the rich to keep getting richer. We're losing the middle class. And we're all, or middle or upper middle class. And we're all going down. So you're going to have the low class, you're going to have the rich. Poor, or you're going to have the rich. If things continue the way that they are right now. Me, I personally like being upper middle class. I would love to be rich. But for me to be rich, I don't have to be a billionaire. $1 million would make me rich. I could live off of $1 million. That's not considered rich in today's world, but I could live off of it comfortably. I could let that interest build. I could live off the interest. Because now I understand the whole money aspect of it. Before, no. But now, doing all of this, paying attention to where the money's going, comprehending what's happening with the money, I now get it. And I'm not going to be caught in that cycle for what little bit of time I have left on this earth. Because pushing in your 60s, we all know that the elements are going to really start coming in by 65, 67, maybe 70. And you're not going to have the quality of life that you had when you were in your 20s, your 30s. And I wish more people in their 20s and 30s got that. And that they could start putting money away so that when they reach their 60s, they can just sit back and relax. That's what I would love to do. But I can't. I'll be able to sit back eventually if I can get this under control. Or not say if, when I get this under control. Because I'm giving myself a complete year, which is all of next year, to have my financial self in check. That is my goal. That is the purpose of this channel. If you want to come along with me for that ride, by all means, please do. If you want to join me and start working on yours, by all means, let me know. I will be there for you. I will join your channel, give you that support. Because we've got to start paying attention to it now. Not when we get in our 50s and 60s. We need to start paying attention to it in our 30s, 20s. Okay, I'll give you your 20s. I'll give you those 10 years to just go around and do nothing, be stupid. I mean, have fun, do stupid things, But when you hit 30, it's time to buckle down. And it's time to start getting your finances in place. If you're married or if you got kids and you can start now to help them out, please do. If you've got the resources, please help them out. That's how the rich stay richer. That's how their families stay rich. They are helping them out. We've got to start helping ourselves out. And I, for one, I don't mind helping somebody else out. It doesn't have to be with money. It can be with knowledge. It can be with your time. But we got to start helping one another out to get out of these ruts and to stop us. When I say us, I'm talking people. I'm not talking color. I'm talking people. To stop us from getting in this rut and letting the banks screw us over. By telling you, do this, do that. Yeah, no. Take it the next step further and investigate for yourself and see if that's really going to help you. I even thought about doing a consolidation loan until I looked at how long they want you to take to pay these loans off. I'm looking at having all of my bills paid off within 8 months. If I can continue to do it the way that I want to do it. they want you to take 4 or 5 years so they can get that interest. And if you can pay it back earlier, then that's great. But that's not what they're banking on, because they know most people who are going for these loans, yeah, they're fed up with having these bills, but they're still not going to pay them off early. The majority of the people are not going to pay them off early. So I'm like, nah, maybe I don't want to do a consolidated loan. I'll just do it this way. This will motivate me to pay it faster and get it out the way. And like I said, my goal is to be debt-free by next year. Debt-free and still building by next year. Now, of course, yes, I have to still be working. And that's all up to God as far as my health, keeping me healthy enough to continue working for the next 2 years before I decide to, do retirement. That's 2 years away. But I plan on having this done within the next year. Earlier, if possible. If I continue to stay like I'm doing, it could be earlier. Who knows? I would like for it to be earlier so that I can put more money away for retirement. But I definitely want this gone by this time next year, 2025. I don't want to have this debt by 2025. And I am going to work my tail off to get it gone. Save, 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 pay, pay, pay. Not spend, spend, spend. Though I ain't gonna lie, there are a few Christmas decorations out there this year that I want to get. But that aside, I'm going to be saving, saving, saving. Because I want to get a car. Well, I wanted to get a Jeep, but after thinking about it, if I'm going to be retiring in 2 years, do I really need a Jeep? Do I really need a truck? I'm not going to be going back and forth to work, which is where you're going to put the majority of your mileage on a vehicle. So now I'm rethinking, what do I want to get? Because like I said, I know my car is going to be going out eventually. Do I want to get another car? Because right now I have a hybrid. It's paid off. But do I want to get another car? Or do I really want to go with what I've truly wanted since I got rid of my last truck? Because trucks were all basically what I had, except for the last maybe 20 years. The last 2 vehicles were cars. But up until that, I had trucks. I remember my first truck was a GMC Jimmy. I had an Aztec. I loved my trucks. I used to do a lot of flea markets and stuff and do craft shows, so I needed the space to transport it. But I'm not doing those now. But in retirement years, I could go back to doing it as a side hustle. In which case, maybe I do need to get a truck. Now that I'm talking this through, maybe I do want to get a truck. It doesn't have to be a full size. It can be a smaller one, just long as I can get stuff in the back easy. I have to start looking at trucks because I want to be able to look at it, get it now so that I can be paying on it while I'm still working, of course. And then, yes, that's what I need to do. See, I come on these videos, I talk to you all, and you all don't even realize you're helping me out. I want to build my YouTube channel. I want to get debt free. I want to prepare for retirement. And I want to live my life as comfortably as possible and as stress-free as possible. And this right here this takes a lot of stress off of me because I can sit down and do my challenges and just enjoy myself while I'm doing it. It's relaxing for me. And I'm not saying I have to have a lot of money going into my challenges, because most of the time I only have $20 to $40 to play with. Does not include my coins when they build up. But I generally have $20 to $40 to play with a week. You know, when I get lucky, sometimes I can get, when I'm really lucky, I can get 300. But that's not that often. But when I do have the extra money, I throw it into this. I sit down, I do my challenges. I have a relaxing time doing it. And I'm saving money. And it's fun for me. And with that being said, if there's any of this is stuff that you can resonate with, come on along with me on this journey. And let's get your journey going too. We can have a group of us that are getting ready to get into retirement age. And when I say retirement age, I don't mean 62 to 65 or 70. A lot of people are starting to retire in their 50s. So if you're looking to retire in your 50s, come on and join me. It's still retirement. And maybe you've got ideas that I can use. I've got ideas that you can use. So let's get this retirement party going on. With that being said, hit that like, subscribe, notification button when I do a new video. I'll see you on the flip side. Bye-bye.